So everybody very much hopes that she's able to do that. She has a very distinguished record as being one of the leading members in the EU for a longer period of time. And she's also been present at the previous crisis when the financial crisis hit Europe. And there was also a need for some solidarity. So observers think that this is a time for her to show her legacy capacity and to really bring the Europeans together. So there's a good hope that she might be putting in everything it takes to bring this off to a good end.
But, Marcus, the issues on the table are not easy to overcome, right? As I mentioned in my introduction, we have the Frugal Four, including Austria as well, who do not want funding to be handed out without conditions. Can the likes of Germany, France, and others who support this sort of funding overcome that with those member states?
I think on a one-off basis, probably yes. But I think in the longer term, there are many disputes to be had. I think more generally, the situation reflects the political polarization between the various fringes of Europe at the moment. On the one hand, you have the Frugal Four, whose electorates aren't in favour. There's no majority for funding without conditions. So that's dangerous for the parties in power there who are worried about far-right populists. But then, of course, you have countries like Italy that have been very hard hit, not only by the pandemic, but also the economic circumstances of the last 10 years. And in those countries as well, there is no majority for the sort of reform that the Frugal Four would want. So the situation is a very delicate one, and it's hard to imagine it not ending up in gridlock some way down the line.
Amy, impression on the part of some I've understood vis-a-vis Germany has been that it has bullied or been able to get its way a lot because it has a much larger economy than other member states, if we compare them. Do you think that Germany has been able to overcome that and will be able to then convince, as I said, the Frugal Four to sign on to this sort of funding? I mean, I imagine they would look to Germany and say, okay, you have a much better economy than us, respectively.